same deal. Kirk is Kirk. You give him time, he's going to dice you up. I think they have a real good running game. Played against Derek Shaw, so I think highly of him. Haven't seen a lot on their defense, obviously, but they're just like any other team in the NFL. You give them enough space to make some plays. So got to be a little bit tighter in our form and our technique this week, especially against the run, and have a better outing this week.
Speaking of that, when you see a team that kind of commits a lot of turnovers, like they got 9 fumbles, 11 turnovers overall, as a guy that makes plays, do you salivate at the notion of adding to that?
Yeah, I mean, you're always trying to get to the ball, not always just making a tackle, but obviously trying to get the ball back, help out the offense. So that's one of the main things I've tried to do throughout the years, at least forcing fumbles, things like that, sack fumbles. And so that'll be the same intention going out there this week. It's always trying to go after the ball, but be safe and make time.
You used to wearing a uniform in the 90s, like 94. What is there a story behind number 5?
No, I mean, I've worn a lot of numbers throughout the years. I think I wore 5 sophomore year of college in JUCO. Broke my leg, so I didn't really get a chance to wear it. 5 in Denver was just kind of my way of switching to linebacker and switching out the 94 that I had worn so long in Dallas. And same deal here. I think this time there wasn't a lot of options, so I was lucky enough to have John Lynch help me keep the numbers.
Trent Williams had some extremely high praise for you. You said you're as good as talented as anyone he's faced. Do you get to face him at all in practice? Like, can he make you better?
A little bit. Over the years, the amount of time you spend one-on-one with the starters have kind of gone down. I know as a rookie and a young guy, we did a lot. Last couple of years, being here in Denver, we haven't done it a lot. So more so about trying to protect your guys, as I'm sure you know. And I'd love to go up against him. I've gone up against him a lot, being in the NFC East and him being in Washington. So a lot of good battles. I hope I get better from playing against him in practice when I do, and vice versa.
Anybody ever gone against, you've heard about, and then you play against him, you're like, man, this dude comes as advertised.
A lot of guys, and I mean, I'm sure there's been guys that felt like I wasn't the greatest, and I may have surprised them. I've had guys that I felt like I'd have my way with, and they did a very nice job. So that's the league and that's the landscape. We're all part of the 1%. We're all big time players. We're all that guy at some point in our career. So playing against the best of the best, that's always going to happen.
Last one for me, kind of a fun one. What is the most aggravating penalty in a game to you?
For me, personally, well, we got a guy on the team that does it a lot. Trent Williams with his little twitch foot that he does pre-snap. He got me on that a few times on the playoff game a couple years ago, and he's perfected it where he's not really getting it called that much. But a lot of pre-snap stuff that I feel like O-line does that they get away with. But other than that, it's pretty clean game.
Little tricks of the trade that kind of get you to jump.
The game within the game. Everyone has it. I'm sure I have stuff that I kind of do to kind of get the upper hand. But that pre-snap. They're always quick to get out before the ball. I've never been a big fan of it. I understand it and why it doesn't get called, but I hate it.
Randy, you come here, the team's undefeated, everyone's kind of flying high, and then unfortunately your first outing with the team is a loss.
Brought the bad juju.
No. That's not where I'm going with this. What can you say just about the way the team's responded to the loss in the locker room and in meetings, kind of compared to some of the other places you've been?
It's about as well as you can be. I think the big part about loss is being transparent. Self-evaluation, knowing what you've done wrong and being able to go out there and correct it. So, from what I've seen and what I've heard from the coaching staff and from the players, they all have kind of the same temperament when it comes to that loss. And you need those kind of grinded out games. You don't want to lose them, obviously, but you need those kind of tests throughout the year. Hats off to the Browns. They have a very good defense. Had a lot of times kind of steam up against our defense. And so, playing that game.
Thank you.